Hello everyone. This will not count as a music video for today, but I'd figured while this channel is still in the new stages of becoming what it's supposed to becoming, I thought I would do another new segment into the channel here that I think you will enjoy. I will be doing this isn't an unboxing, this one isn't, but I will be doing a review of the new instruments I get in and so forth. I think it will be interesting for you all to see what new stuff I get and what my thoughts, more importantly, are on them. I am so excited, I mean beyond excited, to show to you all. There are not many of these out, and I got this for a good $90. And it's a great price, and he said it works. Say hello to the Stylophone 350S, an original stylophone by Dubrek. This is an original one, yes. I am beyond excited to see what this thing will offer. A lot of great people use these, and I've never seen one in person till now, and I've always, after looking up the stylophones and all the variants they make, the Stylophone 350S had to be the one. It has two styluses, multiple instrument selections, an output and damper pedal input, photo control, which is activated by light, numerous tones, and tuning. Tuning isn't that important though. But here's the box. Very big. It is a bigger than usual stylophone. It is not in the box. I have it out. I will show you, though, the instrument in a minute. Here's your fun manual. It calls it an orchestra in a box. And I'd happily agree. This is just all kinds of directions. And here's where the fun part is. This sucker right here. Just look at this thing. The stylophone is so simple, and look what they've done to it. It's a shame they haven't made reproductions of it. Big keyboard here, and it's got a huge glare to it. Two styluses, able to play two notes on it. Your output pedal and input right here. The photo control, which is light activated, so I got a light shining on here now. If I probably put my hand over it like that, I suppose it'll do something. You have vibrato right here, decay, the reiteration. This is the stylus for the reiteration. Vibrato, and here are the tones. Brass, strings, and woodwinds toward the top. A tuning right here. And this button says on and on. I don't know if that means on or off, but this is awesome. Now here's the underside. One of the styluses just fell out. A Dubrek product made in England. I'm gonna give this a good thorough cleaning. There is only one downside though. I cannot test this as of yet. I was told that this works good by the seller I got it from. But the thing takes honkin' 9-volt batteries, like a lot of these old TVs, like portable TVs used to take and all that. It takes two of those. And I do not have a 9-volt battery as of now to test. I just got this a few minutes ago for my birthday today. And, this is too good not to include. A lot of great people, like David Bowie, used a lot of stylophones and all that. This thing's got... I can't wait to hear how this sounds. I'm not looking up how it sounds so I don't spoil it for myself, because I really think that it would be better as kept a surprise like this. I wish I could have shown it live here. And, there's only one, that's the only downside though, is I don't have the batteries, and I'm probably going to have to practice playing with my left a little bit, kind of doing because this is like the only, you know, dual stylus stylophone I think that was released. So the rest are kind of and speaking of that, if I have enough money, they've released a drum machine. I think this would go good with my other stylophone and this one. And I'm supposed to be getting an original Dubrek stylophone, like the type, like the small ones. I can't wait to see how this is going to go. But I'm going to leave that for 1 second. And I'm going to show my new one off here that I got a few Christmases ago. This one is a reproduction, as you can obviously tell. It's got the plastic speaker grill instead of the, I believe this, no, that's plastic too. I thought that was wood, but it has a wood look to it. And I've used this in a song, I think Cursed Rainforest. I used this one in it. This one's going to need a good cleaning. It's got scratches on it and whatnot. This one has some, like, you could see, I don't know if that's just from the over time or what it is, but this one doesn't, I mean, this one works okay, but it has issues registering keys from time to time. It probably needs a good cleaning. This one is a reproduction, as I have said. And, I mean, it really looks cheap. Manufactured under license by Recreation Group PLC. This one's made in China. But this will be cool to merge with. I'm going to see if I can play 3 styluses at once. I'm going to set this as a challenge for myself. That might not be possible. But I'll do like a switch off type of thing and do that. This one works. Because, I mean, it doesn't have, like, a power adapter or anything, but this one's got, like, a couple AA's. It's, like, nothing. So, scoot that one aside. This is probably gonna be my new favorite instrument. My favorite instrument down here was probably that Technics keyboard I either used, or this Casio that you always see, or probably the Roland Juno over there. This one has to, like, top it off. Like, it's too bad I don't have batteries. I would do a live test right here. I don't think there might be a few of these videos on YouTube, but this is like, you never see this one as much. And I got this seamlessly without any issues. I think what I've done here was quite a steal. Like, this thing came from New York in about, I think, less than a week. It was held for a few days so I could get it for my birthday. But I'll tell you, like, I don't think anything is going to beat this once I do get it working. I think my priorities for this so far are going to be cleaning this up first, no doubt. I mean, this keyboard looks like it could use a bit of touching up. I mean, if you look very closely, you can see, like, I'm trying not to touch the keyboard because it says that it will respond better if the tips of the styluses are kept clean, and the keyboard is too. So, trying to keep that in mind. But this is amazing. Like, this truly is. I really couldn't believe it when I first got this. I cannot wait to start making music with this. There's a lot of instruments that I want in life, of course, because I love retro instruments. But this one might redefine all that I do. I mean, and the fact that it doesn't just make one sound, like this one. This only has a vibrato on it and a tuning. You can't get anything else out of it. This has 3 different, because you have to push the switch in like that to get the effects, or push it in that direction for the other. Now, the reiteration is going to turn this stylus on, I bet. I'm not too sure what this top one does. It's the same thing. But this is all to be left for another video. And also, here's the size of that thing compared to that. There are 26, I think that number, yeah. 26 keys on that, maybe a little more. It doesn't count the blank keys. But it's still a good amount for how small that keyboard is and the amount that it's able to do. This one has twice as less, with 12 as its max. But you can see how the keys are presented a little differently. The keys are a lot smaller. It might make this challenging when I first learn how to play it, but I'm always up for something like this. I mean, especially if it's a good opportunity such as this. I was told that this worked in the mail, so whenever I get a battery, I think I will be satisfied with it and see how it is. I'm glad they don't make them with batteries like that anymore. They're too difficult to come across. So, actually, I might be pronouncing this name wrong because it has the 2 accent marks above it. It's like in German language they have that. I don't know. I might be pronouncing that wrong. I said Dubrek at the beginning of it, but looks like an old camera bag, like for an old like an old film camera, like where you pull the trigger. But nonetheless, this is gonna be put away for now. And I'll upload a music video later. I didn't get one in tonight because I just wasn't watching the time. I always have that issue, though. Well, most of the time. I shouldn't say all the time. Also, vibrato and photo. This is controlled by the light. And then you can rotate this and show how much you need. And it will put as much, like, wah-wah effect on it as it's turned upward. It'll increase the amount of hearing that. You'll also notice reiteration stylus is printed in the stylus slot. This one does not have it. This one, you could play this with one stylus, but, yeah. See how these wires are. These wires are a lot lighter here. This one's a little more, you can see it's a little more robust. But I'm getting a couple more of these, and hopefully I can do a song entirely dedicated to these stylophones here. Can't wait to do it. So, and like with all the tech stuff coming in, like these type of instruments are fading away. So, as a main objective of this channel, I intend to bring the vintage kind of back. That's what I'm trying to do here with all these vintage instruments. It's not just because I like using them and I have nothing better to do. I really love vintage music, and I'd like to kind of bring it back with this channel. Or if this cover were to work out, I would have written songs as if they were from that time era. I think it would have been an interesting concept. But that's flopped. I already explained that issue. So, alright, I think I'm done here. And I'm going to give this a cleaning and do all the necessary fun stuff with this. I cannot wait to begin with this. I wouldn't even probably know where to begin in the initial testing. There's just so much to do on this. I might not be able to know how to use it. Maybe I'll film my testing and, well, because I look experienced half the time. Maybe I'll just show you sometimes a testament that I'm not always perfect. But this'll be excellent to work with. So, this video's going on far too long. I'm gonna get out of here. And I'll test this thing out when I get the chance. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully you enjoy this new segment because I'm going to be hopefully keeping it up. The more new stuff I get in, the more I can keep up with it. Thank you for your time, everyone, and have a great day.